Peacekeepers in Bosnia. The British Army has been here for more than a decade through one of the bloodiest civil wars of the last century. They are part of the multinational NATO force, SFOR. Their job, to stop a new outbreak of war. Every 6 months, a fresh regiment arrives. For the first time, the British Army has allowed cameras to follow its Bosnian peacekeepers in action. Today, the Light Dragoons are trying to trace a Serbian war criminal.
I will release my dog! Stavili pusam psa!
Guarding the British base, the dogs that kill. And chips with everything. Catering for the British Army in Bosnia. One of the key tasks of the army here is intelligence gathering, talking to as many people as possible on the ground. Intelligence work is mainly the job of small teams of soldiers based away from the main base in troop houses, like C Squadron of the Light Dragoons.
Right, as you know, Dickie, leave from here. One road to Orahova, get to Orahova. We'll park up in that square, it's on the left-hand side. It's like a bit of a waste ground. There's a small little crappy cafe there. We'll just park up there, wander up and see that Serb shopkeeper.
Sure, where are you actually going today?
We're going to Orahova, it's a Muslim village to the west of this area.
And what about the area in general around here? How would you say it was?
Well, for threats against SFOR and threats against a safe, secure environment, there's none of that sort of thing, but there is a lot of criminality. So people get stabbed, there might be shootings and things, or shooting into the air, but it's all to do with criminals and gangs. It's a present patrol in the town to show them our presence, and so we're still here, make sure everyone's happy, build the confidence with the SFOR that it's already got, and just to maintain that confidence. And we've got a few contacts in the town, people who like talking to us. We'll just find out if they've got any problems, any little snippets they need to tell us information-wise.
Today, the Light Dragoons in their scimitar tanks are off to the village of Orahova, where they've been told there's a Serbian shop assistant who has the same name as a police officer who is wanted for war crimes. The area they drive through is predominantly Muslim. There was considerable fighting here during the Civil War, and many of the original residents were forced to flee. A few Serbs still remain in the area. For the men of the Light Dragoons, this is their patch, and it's their job to know absolutely everything that's going on. As they arrive in Orahova, they head straight for one of the shops, where they've been told the man they're looking for works part-time. Banja Luka in northern Bosnia, the main base for the British peacekeepers. It also houses the other contingents of SFOR, Canadian and Dutch soldiers. Guarding the base against unwanted intruders is the job of the British troops and their specially trained attack dogs.
SFOR! Halt! Or I will release my dog!
Boss is one of 12 highly trained dogs on the base.
Good lad, good lad, good lad, go on, Chico.
Some are sniffer dogs for hunting explosives, but Boss, a Rottweiler, is one of the security dogs. At night, they patrol the base with their handlers. To keep them at a high state of readiness, they're constantly trained on base by the Army's specialist dog handling unit.
Stand still! Leave! Bosco! Bosco, heel, boss.
That's stand still, leave, and I would arrest him for whichever offence he's committing. And then I would search him. Maybe he's got a weapon, I would search him then, see if he's carrying a weapon. And then I would escort him back to the guard room so that we can deal with him properly, and treat any injuries he might have.
Our job is to patrol the perimeters of the fence around the camp, and that is where mainly the intruders will, possibly come over the fence. So our job is to ensure that they don't.
Why would they be intruding?
Well, they there's all sorts of reasons. They pinch fuel, ammunition, just food, anything they can really get their hands on. Parts for cars, parts for vehicles, anything.
Back in Orahova, the Light Dragoons are trying to trace a Serbian war criminal. He has the same name as this shopkeeper's assistant.
Ruku manjina ovdje sad.
Do you get any problems as a Serb?
Da li vi imate ikakav problem kao Srbin u, recimo, muslimanskom mjestu?
Ja sam tu rođen, ja nisam imao problema. Niti ko imao sa mnom od muslimana.
So he knows all the people from this village, so he has never had a problem with the Muslims, and he has never had a problem because he stayed in this village.
Jer mi se znamo svi.
Because they know each other.
Yeah, good.
And it's like friends.
Ne samo mene, znaju mog oca, djeda, možda i pradjeda.
They don't even know, they do know him, but they know also his father, his grandfather, so generations living in this village. Se niko u SFOR-u nije žalio iz Orahove.
But headquarters want us to ask these questions.
Ali isto tako njihova komanda je zamolila da pitaju ovo pitanje, da li vi možda znate. It is normal thing to ask.
So is it? All right. I'm glad you think it's normal.
Bitno je da nema problema, mislim, neki veći.
The main thing is that they don't have any really big issues or big problems out here.
Excellent. One last question before I go. Is Nenad still here?
Još jedno posljednje pitanje prije što odemo. Je li Nenad još uvijek ovdje?
Nije otišao.
No,
On radi do 2:30.
He works starting 2:30. So.
Does he work here every day?
Znači radi svaki dan ovdje.
Da.
Yeah.
Osim subote slobodan je.
Except the Saturday when he is having a day off.
Oh, that's good then.
Dobro.
We checked his name on his computer.
Provjerili su njegovo ime u kompjuteru, kaže. Pa
He's got the same name as a policeman in Gradiška?
Ima isto ime i prezime kao policajac u Gradišci koji radi u Gradišci, a to nije ista osoba, on ne radi kao policajac.
Ne,
tako. No.
ne on je iz Bihaća.
He's originally born in Bihać.
Yeah, he told us that before.
A ovaj iz Gradiška, ne znam, možda ima...
From Gradiška, maybe they've got some family or...
Yeah. No, it's the same surname.
Možda se ne znaju.
Isto ime i prezime,
a to ne može.
Probably they don't know each other.
Toga ima svuda svijetu.
It happens all over the world, so...
Yes, yeah. Okay, thanks very much for that.
Hvala vam na...
Sean is reassured that the shop assistant is not the same person as the wanted man. The patrol continues. The troops will see if their local contacts have any information for them. Back at the main base, Boss, one of the 12 guard dogs, has finished his training for the day.
This dog is quality. If you go within 5 yards of him, he'll have you. Because he's so handler protective, his Boss, that if you walk within 5 yards of him, even me, and I know him very, very well, I've known him for about 8 months. If you go within 5 yards, he'll have you.
Boss's handler, Vinny, has only been working with him for 4 weeks.
He's a scary-looking dog, but I gave him a handful of food and then, bonded with him, took him out, threw his toy for him, wrestled with him, sit in his cage with him, read a book in there with him, so he gets used to me, I get used to him. And now we're, best of buddies.
I've been doing this since May. It's a really fulfilling job. I really enjoy it.
And have you done it before?
I've never done it before. No, I've never worked with dogs.
You never worked with dogs?
Never,
before May?
never worked with dogs before. I have our own at home. But it's totally different to having one that can attack and be a security side of things. Because they bark and they show the teeth and that, people think that oh, crikey, he's going to bite me. They'll bite you on the words of command. That's the training job. They work off our words of command. When we tell them to bite, they will go.
In Orahova, the intelligence gathering continues.
I don't get bored doing this because you always meet new people, and if you just try and break the ice and have a joke with them, it's quite good. But I do get bored when they ask you stupid questions, or you have to ask them stupid questions like, "Where's the Muslim enclave?" And they're all Muslims.
The soldiers have to take an interest in every aspect of town life, in case they come across anything suspicious. Sean wonders why one of the mosques is being rebuilt when the town already has 2.
If they're crushed, so they don't mind other religious or other place.
I'm not saying anything about the religion. I just wonder why there was 3 mosques for a small town.
Nije on mislio na tu stvar, nego je mislio 3 džamija, recimo toliko ljudi, pa mu se učinilo da je...
ali mi imamo ljude u dijaspori koji su ostali prilikom izbjeglištva, koji su dobili svoje status boravka u Austrija, Njemačka, Švicarska.
Who were given some sort of status of citizenship in Austria, Germany, Sweden. So
ti ljudi će se vratiti u našu
They're intending to come back in here in the future, so that's why they're building or rebuilding the mosques.
So the third mosque will cater for Muslims returning to the area now that peace has been restored. So far, the troops have found nothing unusual in Orahova, and they're pleased that they've been able to present a friendly face to the locals. After the break, the attack dog that's forgotten how to attack. And there's no such thing as a free lunch, or is there?
Considering we don't have to pay for it, it's not too bad.
Back at the British Army's main base in Bosnia, the attack dogs have finished their morning's training and it's lunchtime.
They're fed on parity with the soldiers. Their food's very nutritious. It's got steak additives.
It's lunchtime for the dog handlers too, and a chance to choose between the nutritious and the not so healthy. The British soldiers are free to mix with their Dutch and Canadian colleagues who share the base with them. The officers, though, eat separately with real knives and forks and china plates. The team of dog handlers usually sits together.
Do you always all come and eat together?
Generally, there's a section, yeah, we usually crack down here. We have a laugh. Especially when they're in the corner.
Tasty food as well, isn't it?
This is, yeah, it's quite nice.
And is it important, do you think?
Yeah, for the work that we do, yeah. We need our nourishment for the night time.
You come in here at night, so can you get a meal at night?
Yeah, it's a 24/7 cookhouse, yeah.
Sorry,
It's a 24/7 cookhouse.
so if you're out on patrol?
Yeah, you can just come in and ask for a meal. As long as you book in advance, you can come in and get one. Yeah, a hot meal.
In Orahova, the patrol continues. The troops distribute a free magazine, published by the multinational peacekeeping force, SFOR.
It's got loads of articles about technology, gadgets for the kids. It's mostly aimed at teenagers, and it's aimed at kids. But also, it gives out an S4 message of be aware of mines. It tells them about the new laws that are being implemented, because a lot of people in villages, they won't have a television, they won't know about it, and they definitely haven't seen a paper. They won't know about the new laws and things, and where they get licences for cars, all that sort of thing. They're all in this S4 magazine.
But they don't get a local paper?
Well, not people in the villages. They haven't even got electricity in the villages.
So you wouldn't say it's propaganda then, Sean?
Well, of course I won't say it's propaganda. It might be, but I wouldn't say it is. But do people take them fast?
Jel uzimaju ljudi, jel dođu?
Odnesu i djeca.
They do. The kids especially, whenever someone comes here, they'll take them.
You have to start charging people for them.
Onda morate početi naplaćivati ovo, nema šta. Yeah, he'll take two.
Yes. You be careful, I think there's a young girl inside there.
Pazite, kaže, ima unutra mlada cura, pa...
Careful at your age.
He's not gonna look that.
Oh, that's okay, that's good then.
Onda je dobro.
Doviđenja.
Doviđenja, prijatno.
Do you like coming out on patrol?
It's better than staying in the hills. Yeah. Gets boring.
What do you get to do when you're out on patrol?
I just drive round. Then we go to cafes sometimes. Just go around asking people how they're doing, what they think.
You just find things to do, like kids and that. Like this afternoon we played football and that with them, just to build relations up and stuff like that. So next time I come, they'll not be like scared of us and stuff like that. That's the main thing, really. That's what I think, anyway, myself.
We must know nearly everything there is to know, and every now and again some small nugget of information will come and it'll make the big picture a bit clearer. Excuse me, but like I say, you don't find out big masses of information on his patrols, and at the end of the day, if you didn't find out any information, at least the locals have seen us travelling around and they feel safe and secure with us here.
Back at the main base, lunch continues. The kitchens here feed 1,800 people a day, and the food bill alone is £50,000 a week. The officer in charge is Staff Sergeant Wood.
Down this end here we have the vegetable preparation area where the civilians prepare most of the vegetables throughout the day for lunch and the evening meal. We then have a salad area here where they prepare all the salads, as we put salad bars on both lunch and evening meal for all the soldiers, including low-fat salads with no actual added, just the vegetables themselves.
It's quite healthy, then?
Yeah, we try and give a healthy choice as well. There's 6 to 8 hot choices, followed by a big salad bar. There's also a sandwich bar as well, so they've got plenty to choose from.
Does everybody go for salads, or do they prefer the chips?
Winter's coming in, so it's the chips. I mean, you never stop a British soldier eating chips. But because we feed Dutch and Canadians as well, their diet's slightly different from ours. But the salads are very popular, especially, say, with the Canadians and the Dutch, and in the summertime out here. When the temperatures are up in the 40s, then most people just want a light salad for lunch.
They've got cod in batter, spaghetti bolognese, chicken stir fry, omelettes, Canadian club snacks, macaroni cheese for the vegetarians. Bit of mixture, really.
Most of the kitchen staff are Bosnians.
Was it a good job?
Yeah, it's a very good job.
Why is that?
Sorry?
Why is that? Why is it good?
Good job. Yeah, everything, because we have job,
What do you normally do?
I'm clerk. I worked before in metal factory. Yeah, but it's okay.
This is where we do the pastry, and we have a chef comes in and does a lot of pastry. We do actually buy a lot of pastries from our local baker. He produces a lot of his stuff for us, and we've actually been down ourselves and taught him and his staff a few more dishes, so they can actually prepare the English type cake, the scone, the Chelsea bun that we were, the English soldier is used to. But they do turn their hands to doing cheesecakes and the normal hot and cold sweets in here. We have bottled water. We allow, in the summer it's about 6 litres per man per day. We're down to about 3 litres per man per day, but it all comes in direct from Italy in bottles for the soldiers to drink.
For the soldiers, lunchtime is a chance to unwind.
Do you enjoy the food here?
Yeah, it's quite good. Considering we don't have to pay for it, it's not too bad. It's true though. You don't pay for it, do you? And it's got a good variety. Yeah, and the salad bar is really good as well. Well, especially
do you know where the salad bar is?
Not national food.
Do I know where the salad is? Do you?
Yeah. See? What? Okay, I'm fat, I know. Please let me go home. They kept me here for a year.
Aren't you enjoying it?
Sorry?
Aren't you enjoying it?
Yeah, I am enjoying it over here.
Yeah,
It's better than being at home.
Yeah. You're not wasting away exactly, are you?
Sorry?
You're not wasting away exactly.
No, I'm not. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
A meal time is one of the highlights of the day. Something to look forward to.
It's better than the bar, hey?
Evening meal in five hours' time.
The dog handlers have a problem. One of the attack dogs, Brit, has forgotten how to attack and needs retraining.
He's been brought back because his drive levels are not that high, and obviously you need a fairly, well, not aggressive dog, but you need a dog that's got high drive levels because it's a high risk area. And the reasons why we brought him back up here, or he's been brought back up here, is because we have to get that drive level back up again.
And why do you think he hasn't got it?
I don't really know. He may be setting his ways. He may be doing a set procedure around a camp, and he's not had that much chance to have a free run at an intruder. The idea is to get him up to the same standard as boss, and slowly and surely we're getting there. Brit's actually been working with his handler Jed for roughly 14 days now, and there's still a few patchy areas what we need to tidy up, and this is probably the best way we're going to do it, and works hard away. So he's doing a patrol now. He's patrolling the areas around the ISO containers. bringing him up onto the grassy area. There's an intruder, just comes out, winds the dog up. He's issued his challenge, the dog there now. That's quite good, that, because before, you see, he's been sniffing the bushes as he's running up, so he's not been actually doing his job. We've actually got him to a level now where he's actually ignoring everything else and he's focused purely on that sleeve. You see where Boss before came straight off the sleeve, right round his handler. He's got to actually do that physically.
Leave! Boss, come. Boss, come. Heel. Boss. Heel.
And that's another step which Jed is actually working towards. And to be fair on the lad, he has worked really, really tirelessly on him. He's worked well.
Getting Brit up to speed is a matter of constant repetition, running through the drill again and again until it becomes second nature for the dog.
Stand still! Leave, Britain!
Brit's improving at the chase and capture, but he's still slow to obey his handler's commands and leave his prey. It may be that he's not yet used to his new handler, but Paul is confident that he'll get the hang of it.
He's done brilliantly today. He's done far better than I expected. But he can still get better. I think he'll be one of the best dogs here. If he keeps going the way he's going, I reckon he'll be able to scratch within a week, maybe a week and a half.
In Orahova, the patrol has ended. The war criminal they were looking for has not been found and remains in hiding somewhere in Bosnia. The troops have been reminded that intelligence gathering here doesn't always involve major discoveries. But if they're constantly on the lookout for the tiniest sign of something suspicious, trouble can often be averted.